Hi, this is Russ Hardy with Fieldpiece Instruments, and today we're going to talk about the Fieldpiece new line of vacuum pumps. This one I got in front of me is the VP85. It's an 8 CFM pump. There's also a VP85 that looks very similar. So let's first go over the features of what both the pumps have. Okay, so the first feature that you'll see on the front is we have 4 inline ports to hook up any wide variety of setups for your hoses. I have 2 3/8 ports, 1 1/2 inch port, and 1 1/4 inch port. On the top here I have a handle, nice durable rugged handle with your cord storage going along the top. And on this side I have my power and my gas ballast. So on the gas ballast I can have it and just flip the switch open. When it's open, you'll notice that the red light turns on, and when it's closed, the red light will turn off. The main function about it, one of the first things you'll notice about the VP85 and 55 is just this look. It looks drastically different than your normal vacuum pump. And the biggest reasons are twofold. We have a fan inside helping cool down, allowing the pump to pump faster, as well as this oil management system on the front here. So what the oil management system allows you to do is change oil on the fly while you're pulling a vacuum. So as you're pulling a vacuum and the oil starts collecting moisture, your vacuum will actually slow down because it's not running as efficiently because there's moisture in the oil. So the idea is about halfway through or a little bit through the vacuum process, you'll drain the oil. You can do it while it's running and get some new oil in there to make your whole pump your evacuation faster. So let's go through the demo on what this whole thing sounds like and how that oil management system works. So I'm going to flip it on the back. First, flip on the gas ballast just to show you what that sounds like. Also that I have my light on. I can close that up. I'm going to open up my tank and start pulling a vacuum on this tank right here. So a couple things. I got two knobs up here. One is where I'm going to put my oil, my new oil, and the second one is for exhaust. So this is just, right now it's just exhausting like it normally would. I can remove it if I want to and add a hose if I'm in a tight spot, and then put the exhaust outside. So we can just put that back on for now. And let's go ahead and see what this oil management system does. This vacuum pump is the 8 CFM, which it also has a DC motor. This gives it a little bit of extra speed, as well as not having to worry about low voltage drop across your extension cord, because it can run as low as 95 volts. Also, you notice that it's very quiet and is not shaking around, so that's also a tribute to the DC motor. The 5 CFM has an AC motor, which makes it a little bit bigger on the inside, and you lose this oil storage on the outside. So for the 8 CFM, I got this nifty place to put my extra oil. And so it's just an extra bottle of oil waiting to go. So let's go ahead and check out that oil going. You'll notice I'm at about 5,500 microns right now. I'm pulling down that whole tank. And so we're going to drain the oil without losing much microns on that. So first open up that, flip the switch to start draining the oil. It takes about 10 seconds to get out of that compartment. I got my new oil all set up, ready to go. So once that's done, just close the valve and I can dump it right in. You'll notice that you didn't hear any type of noise change when you change the oil. It runs smooth. It can run for actually several minutes without changing the oil, but you're just better off not losing microns doing it as quick as possible. So there you go, it's all ready to go, and we just completely changed our oil. We can take out the drain pan is actually held in securely by a spring-loaded platform right here. So you don't have to really worry about it getting all over the place. But if you want to, you can, the cap is always stored on the side, and then you can just recap it and get your oil and dispose of it properly. So for now, I'm just gonna put it right back because it really doesn't cause an issue with the drain pan installed on the machine. You'll also notice that right along here I have a huge sight glass. I mean, this is more than a sight glass. This is like, a huge window. And we backlit it so you can easily see how dirty and how full of moisture your vacuum pump is. Both vacuum pumps, the 8 CFM and the 5 CFM have this feature just to show you how dirty your oil is as you're doing the job. So you easily know when you have to change the oil. That is the Fieldpiece VP85. We are selling oil. It comes in gallons, quarts, as well as these extra bottles if you like. You either can refill these or buy new ones. Either way, the oil that we're selling is optimized for this machine, and basically its biggest advantage is doing cold starts. That's actually another feature on the DC motor that I forgot to mention, is on cold starts, the DC motor, because its variable speed, can slowly ramp up slowly ramp up the motor, so it's not trying to slam on. So when it's very cold outside and the cold causes the viscosity, the thickness of the refrigerant to increase and make it hard to push through, the DC motor just allows you to pump it in a little bit more slowly and allows you to pull vacuums in colder weather than you otherwise would have. So that's the features of the Fieldpiece VP85, available this spring.